Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought we can do a little get ready with me. I haven't done a creative look in a while, so I wanted to create something for 4th of July since it is coming. I figured we can create a look together. I don't know what palettes I'm going to use. I have so many in front of me, so hopefully I don't use like 5 palettes because I know how annoying that can be. But let's just see what I come up with, and please follow along, you guys. Pick up your brushes, do your makeup with me. Let's just have fun and create. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So my face might look a little bit weird right now. I color corrected and I added a concealer on top of it. I have been breaking out again and I don't want to look scary for the second time on video. So I thought I'd just cover up, my dark spots, conceal them a little bit, put my hair back in some pins, and we can go ahead and get started on the eyes. Since we are doing a colorful look for 4th of July, I want to make sure I do my eyes first before my face, because just that way, if I get fallout or if the color transfers, I don't have to take off an area and reapply the makeup. So we're gonna go ahead and do the eyes first. I already have my brows done, and what I'm gonna use to prime is I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Eden eyeshadow primer. This is a really cool trick. My tube that it comes in, it looks like this. So this is what it looks like, right? So when I was using it, I thought I was out of it. So what I did is I cut the top right here, and I just scraped the whole inside, and it gave me two pots full of product still. So if you feel like you have more product in there but nothing will come out, I suggest trying this trick. I just cut the top of it open with some scissors and I just started scraping product out, and I have 2 of these filled now. And I was gonna throw it away not knowing that this much was left. And I also kept the little brush that it comes with just because if I wanted to apply it with this, I can. But yeah, if you guys want to try this trick, let me know how it works out for you. But so far I love it, and that way I know I'm getting my money's worth from my product, so that way I don't waste nothing, because I would have been sad if I found out that I had this much product left in my tube and I just threw it away. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and prime it with this, and I'm going to use my Jabonesque brush. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so my lids are already primed with the primer. Sorry about the lighting in advance, you guys. My ring light stand broke, so I have to get a new stand. So my ring light has to be propped up on something that's barely holding it up. So that's why it looks a little bit shadowy, because I have to have it leaned up against something. But I hope you guys can still see what I'm doing. So the first palette that we're gonna go with is this Bombshell Cosmetica Candylicious palette. And I'm going to take this red shade called Cherry Pie, and I'm going to put this all in my crease first. I'm going to take it in my crease first, and I'm going to use the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH36 brush. And I'm going to start placing this color right here. I'm going to put it in my crease first, and then I'm going to worry about blending it out after with another shade. All I'm worried about right now is just packing this color on as good as I can. I mean, it is pretty pigmented, so I want to keep it just in this area. That way it blends out really good. Okay, so now that that color is laid down, it's kind of coming off as like a bright pink. So the next color that I'm going to take is, I'm going to go ahead and grab the Morphe and James Charles palette. And I'm going to take this red color right here. I'm going to put the color right on top of Cherry Pie. And I'm going to use the same JH36 brush. I'm just going to pick up that red, and hopefully it makes it darker. Okay, yeah, I can tell it's turning it into a true red now. I don't know if you guys can tell a difference between my eyes, but I definitely can. It's coming off more as a true red, so good thing we put that base color down. So now I'm going to take the Sosu and Kaylee SK03 brush. It's this one, it looks like this. It's pretty small, so that's why I like it. I'm going to go ahead and pick up that James Charles palette, and I'm going to use that color above the red shade. But I'm just going to use that shade, and I'm going to blend out the red. I'm going to blend out that color really nice, so that way we have a really good gradient effect. So what I'm doing is I'm laying that color right there at the sharp edge, and I'm pushing the product backwards into the crease, and I'm slowly bringing it up. So I'm placing the product right here, blending it out sideways, and I'm bringing it up at the same time. That way the color fades easily to the top. And it's okay if you get this color up into your brow. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up a nice clean brush. Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH34 brush. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease with the Jeffree Star concealer since it's pretty white. I'm going to cut my crease. I'm going to go ahead and take the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to take the shade Jax, and I'm going to deepen up this outer corner since it's like a darker red. I want to go in with the same undertones. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my Morphe M507 brush, grab that shade, and I'm going to put it right here on the outer corners to blend in with that concealer. Okay, I'm going to take that same Bombshell Cosmetica palette, and I'm going to take Kisses right here. I'm going to go ahead and take Jax and Cherry Pie together again on that Morphe M507 brush, and I'm going to blend out the edges. Now that the top portion of my eyes are done, I'm going to go ahead and move on to my foundation and my base makeup. So before I go into foundation, I'm going to go ahead and prime my skin. And I'm going to be using the Smashbox Radiance Primer. I'm going to use this for a little bit of a glow today. And I'm going to put this on the high points on my face. So I'm going to go ahead and go on foundation, and the one that I'm going to be using is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. I have the shade Latte, and this is, I think, my perfect shade. Norma got me on these foundations, and they're pretty good. I have a feeling I'm gonna be running out of this one pretty soon. But I'm just gonna go ahead and put this all over. And I'm just gonna be using my Real Technique sponge. So since my eyes are pretty dramatic today, I'm gonna keep my face makeup pretty light. I don't want all of it to be too dramatic because it'll look like too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on concealer. And the one that I'm gonna use today is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I have the shade Medium Peach. And the powder that I'm going to use today is the Pretty Vulgar, the Powder Room translucent powder. I'm going to go ahead and pick some on my sponge. I'm going to make sure I blend out these creases under my eyes before I set it. I'm going to go ahead and keep looking up. Make sure I set that really good. I'm going to set the sides of my nose as well. I'm not baking my whole face, I'm just setting it. I'm putting light powder all over and pressing it into my skin very softly. Go in with my powder brush. This is the Jaclyn Hill JH01 brush. It's pretty big. And I'm going to take just a little bit of that loose powder on my brush, tap off any excess, and just go in and make sure everything is set in place. You can tell if things weren't set because it's gonna have like a sticky spot when you move the brush over that area. But if you don't have any like sticky spots and you can't feel it tugging on the area, then your whole face is set. So the next product that we're gonna go on with is this Tarteist Pro Glow palette. I'm going to take this palette and I'm going to mix these two shades together to get a bronzy color. I'm actually going to take that first color by itself. And I'm going to start it right here in the back of my temples, like right on my highlight spot. And I'm going to bring it in just a little bit, like right where my eye ends. I really want that bronziness to show. I got this trick from Nikki Tutorials. I'm pretty sure all of you guys know who she is because she's amazing. So what are your guys' plans for 4th of July? I don't know what we're going to be doing yet, but for sure me and my boyfriend are going to watch Stranger Things together later on the night since it airs that day. So me and him have been super pumped on watching it. And it's just our favorite show to watch. We love Stranger Things. Like, we can't get enough of it. So we're for sure gonna do fireworks, but when we come home, we're definitely gonna be watching Stranger Things. I'm so excited. I hope it's as good as the last one, but I mean, all of them are, so I have pretty high expectations because they always kill it every time they come out with a new season, and we've been patiently waiting for them to bring out the season, so That's how you know it's gonna be good, when it takes forever for something to come out. Let me know down below, what are your plans gonna be, if you had a good 4th of July. So now that it's time for blush, I'm just gonna mix these two at the top together. And I'm putting them the same spot as I did with the bronzer. Up here, down. I don't want it too high on my cheeks because my eyes are dramatic, like I said before, so I don't want too much to overpower the look. Okay, so for my highlights, I'm going to take, I think I'm going to mix the two of them just because they look really pretty. One's like a champagne, one's more like a pinky undertone. So I'm just going to mix them both and see what I get. I think I'm going to use more of the pinky shade, but still mix it with, oh, that's so beautiful. Wow, it's so smooth, it like blends in with your skin. So now that we're perfectly highlighted, we're gonna go ahead and finish off the lower lash line. So to finish off the lower lash line, I'm going to take that Bombshell palette and I'm gonna take the blue shade called Blueberry. I'm going to take that shade on the Makeup Shack T63 brush. And I'm going to be putting this on my lower lash line. And I'm gonna make sure I'm pushing it right into my lashes, right at the base, because I am going to be putting on an eyeliner. I'm going to take my eyeliner, and it's the Marcel Waterproof Eyeliner in Indigo. Take the Morphe Dare to Create palette, and I'm going to pick up this dark blue right here. So I'm just going to pick that dark blue shade up with the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH42 brush. It's pretty small. It looks like this. So I'm just going to take it and run it across my lower lash line. So I'm gonna go in with this small detailer brush, and I'm gonna take Blueberry from that Bombshell palette, and I'm just going to blend this out. To brighten up the inner corners, I'm going to take this shade from the James Charles palette. So the lashes that I'm going to be using for this look are the Devious Lashes in a Cashmere. I don't know if I showed you guys these ones before, but here they are. I have used them before. They are super beautiful. I think they go pretty good with this look, just the way that they are. They're pretty fluffy and full. Okay, to finish off the look, I'm going to go ahead and finish with my lips. And I'm going to take the ColourPop lipstick in Taurus. It looks like this. I had actually gotten the whole box of them. There's 48 lipsticks, and I have another Taurus in here as well, but I decided to use mine. I'm going to be depotting these into my palettes for my makeup kits. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And this is what they look like when you take the cap off. So it's a nice neutral brown color. I'm not going to put too much because I don't want it to be too dark. I'm just going to go ahead and wipe some off. So to neutralize this just a little bit, I'm going to take the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in Echo Park. I'm gonna put it in the center of my lips. Or actually, I'm just gonna put it everywhere. And to go ahead and finish off this 4th of July look, I'm going to spray my face with the Anastasia Dewy Set Spray. And this is the final look, you guys. How do you like it? I actually love it. I didn't expect to love this combo so much because I haven't used silver in such a long time. So to see it paired up with red and blue is just beautiful. I like how I kept the face pretty simple and neutral. Nothing too out there besides my highlight, of course, but you already know that has to be expected. I think it's a pretty subtle but cute for the July look. If you guys want to create it, just go ahead and tag me down below. You don't have to use all the exact shadows that I used. Just use things that are similar in your collection. But if you do recreate it or put your own spin on it, just tag me on Instagram at #MisfitMUA and I will tag you on my story. That way everybody can see a look that you created. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. I know there wasn't that much talking. I wanted to really explain the look that I was doing in depth for you guys, so I hope that you love it. Please let me know down below what videos you guys want to see next, and make sure you check out my video of me depotting 48 ColourPop lipsticks into their own components. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. See you in my next video. Bye.